Hey, well, got it this morning all right, and got everything packed up in record time and out. Maybe got up about a half hour later than I really wanted to, but boy, I slept pretty well last night and slept a lot of hours, so I assumed I would wake up around 5 or so this morning and not be able to sleep and be ready to get up, but I didn't wake up till about 6, so anyway, it was good. I feel pretty good this morning. Done a couple miles already. It was really important to me to get out early today because for a couple reasons. One, it's about 10 degrees warmer down where I was camping than it will be up at the top of this mountain. And so I wanted to try to get in some miles before it heats up and I start to lose all my energy, which I'm doing. I mean, it's just now the sun's out and it's hitting me, and it's just, you know, I'm almost past the, well, that's the second reason why I wanted to get up early, because the most steep part of this entire climb today is the first 3 miles. It's really steep, and so I want to get that in before it got warm. So I'll know here in a mile or so that I'm, you know, past the worst of it. There's still a lot of steep climb to go, but not as steep. So that's good. Since it's all climbing today, it's all up. Lowered my trekking poles, make it a little easier to climb. I can talk more about that in a separate video sometime, about how to use those and why you adjust them and everything. But starting to steep out again, so I think I need to hang this up and keep hiking. I expect to see some incredible views today, so I'll try to put them on here. My first dangerous wild animal of the day. A little frog buddy, another frog buddy. It's a dangerous life out here. Well, the guidebook, it mentions Throne Rock. So I'm believing that's what that is. A little difficult to get a shot of myself on there though. The best I can do. Do I look like a king with my staff? Maybe not. So I'm at my first water source for the day, and I've learned a little bit of a lesson, I think. Test your equipment before you get where you're going. So I always test my equipment. I'm really good about that. You know, I set up my tent before I left, made sure everything's working, check out sleeping bags, zippers are working, you know, blah, 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 everything. Well, the last time I was out, when I came back in, I back flushed my filter here, got all the impurities out of it, made sure it was flowing great, put it away, packed it up to bring it on this trip, and got here, and no water would come out of it. I mean, no water. It was like nothing, not a drip, period. Couldn't figure out for the life of me why. I mean, I know I backwashed it. I know it was all clean. So anyway, I got out my little connector thing and backwashed it again. And, you know, I can show in a video in the future how to do that or talk about why and everything. But anyway, so I backflushed it, and it barely anything would even come out backflushing it. But a little bit did. Then I tried it again the regular way, and a little tiny bit of water came out. So I backflushed it again and again and again and again and again. And now it is flowing. So obviously there was something wrong. I can't really, I mean, the only thing I can think of is I have well water at home, well water, and maybe it was, you know, maybe the well water, I know it's very hard, so maybe the filter sitting for a while after that well water was in it, maybe some sediment kind of hardened up in there, I'm not sure. But anyway, good note to self, test your equipment before you leave the house. If I was out here with no filter, I'd probably just turn around and hike back to town. I don't really know what I'd do, so. Dumb mistake. Well, I've gone about 4 miles or so, and climbed from roughly 2,200 to maybe about 3,800 feet, and it is markedly cooler up here, which is great. So yeah, so my plan kind of worked for once, and I feel really good. Got a little sign here telling me where I'm going. So, oh yeah, I guess I haven't gone 4 miles yet. I've gone 3.7 miles. Fontana Dam. Well, these signs and things are always different than what the guides and things say. So anyway, it's all within a little margin of error. But yep, I'm still heading this way, and this is good. I've got about 9.5 miles to the shelter. It's only 8:40, so I mean, this is, hopefully I won't hit a wall. I feel really good though right now, and it's just getting cooler and cooler, and I don't know if we'll have any rain. I haven't looked at the weather today, but yeah, I may even have to get another shirt out later on today if it keeps getting colder. We'll see. There's a bear up ahead. It was up in the tree, and I stopped immediately when I saw it. It was just eating, and man, it's amazing how fast they can descend. It just crashed to the ground. It came down so fast, and I think just took off. Darn, I really wanted to get a picture of that. He is gone. He's right here in this littlest tree, right up there, eating the leaves. And he's out of here. Oh, bummer. Well, that's my first real black bear that I've seen out here, like a full-size bear, other than the cub I saw way south. And, I guess in Virginia, I can't even remember now. But, he's out of here, so darn. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it. It was a bear, he was black. Can you see the picture in your head? Well, I've gone about another maybe half mile since I saw the bear, and here's some, probably deer prints. They could be elk, but I doubt they're a little bit, probably too small. But anyway, I know that there are obviously black bear out here and deer everywhere. But there are also elk. I don't know how high the elk are. They might be, they might be all the way to the top. Or they might only be, down to lower elevations. I'm not positive. By the way, I'm heading to the Russell Field Trail. Or right about there is where the shelter is, so about 8.6 miles. Anyway, what else? I don't know, I guess that's about it. I'm just hoping to catch sight of another bear this morning. Makes me think, since I saw one, that maybe I'm the first one coming through here. I haven't seen any other people. There's hardly anybody out here, I think. But maybe if I'm quiet and quit talking here, I'll catch another one down the road. I forgot to mention earlier that when I was down in Fontana, somebody told me a guy had been through here a couple days ago and said that he had seen a bear, but also saw a pack of feral hogs or boar, whatever you want to call them. So I guess those are out here, which I probably should have already assumed or whatever, but I haven't really heard of people seeing them along the trail until now, and we'll see what happens. I know they can be aggressive if they want to be. I'm not really sure what brings out their aggression. The couple I've ever seen in other places in the country just run off, so hopefully there won't be any problem. Okay, this is totally frustrating me. I just walking along here, going downhill. I've got my last peak for the day I've got to cover. You probably can't see it. Way up ahead there is a deer staring at me. Let's see if I can zoom in and see it. It is right there, a little bit of brown you can see in the middle. Yep, just walked off. Well, anyway, a bear just hauled. It was right there. I mean, it was flying. Like, you couldn't outrun that bear in a million years. It just went shoom right down through there. I whipped my phone out, hit the button twice for the video to come up, and it was gone. And the deer scattered, and here I am on a blank trail talking to you about this cool experience that I wish I could have shown you. Doggone it. I don't have enough battery on this phone to just walk along with it on all the time. Oh well, that was awesome. That was absolutely amazing, and I am pumped. Oh, got goosebumps going on. Okay, I guess I get back to it. Well, let's see here. This should be Molly's Ridge shelter, which means, well, I can't exactly remember, but I think that means I'm about 3 miles or 3.5 miles or something from the shelter I'm staying at tonight. So, see if there's anybody here at this shelter. If there is, I will probably shut the camera off, but there might not be anybody. Somebody didn't want to carry their heavy money. Can't say I blame them. I got rid of about 75 cents right before I got on the trail as well. Let's see here. Oh yeah, wow. Fireplace in here, double decker. This is pretty nice. Little deal. Yeah. Well, I think I will fill out the book here real quick and take off. See if I can get to my shelter before it rains today. It's awesome. They have a place for me to tie up my horse. Dang, I sure wish I had a horse. That would make this a lot easier.